If you're new here, welcome. Stay with me for a moment. You've been fighting the current for so long, trying to understand why things unfold the way they do, trying to hold on to what was, or reach for what isn't yet. And somewhere inside, you've grown tired, not weak, just tired of trying to control the wind. But the truth is, the universe does not rush. It breathes in patterns of light, rhythm, and silence. And when you surrender, truly surrender, you begin to hear that rhythm again. Surrender is not giving up. It is remembering that the river knows its course, that the seed knows when to open, and the moon knows when to rise. There is a whisper moving through all things, a low hum behind every heartbeat. It says, you are safe. You are guided. You are exactly where you need to be. When you release your grip on what should be, life flows back into harmony. You stop fighting the tide, and the universe begins to move through you instead of against you. Every time you try to force the path, you step out of the music. But when you let go, you fall back into the divine rhythm that has always carried you. Let your breath be the proof. You inhale, you release. Neither can exist without the other. Surrender is the exhale of the soul. So, for this moment, you don't have to fix, achieve, or understand anything. Just listen. You are surrounded by presence unseen, but near. And in that presence, everything begins again. The universe is not testing you. It is teaching you to trust, to soften, to allow, to remember that the light you seek has always been within you. And slowly, as you stop resisting, you'll feel something changing in the air, a quiet peace, a returning home. There is a pulse running through everything that exists. From the heartbeat of a newborn star, to the hush between your own breaths. It is the same rhythm, ancient, patient, infinite. When you forget this rhythm, life feels heavy. You push against moments, try to make them different, and in that struggle, you slip out of harmony. But when you remember, even for a second, you feel it again, the quiet current carrying you. The universe does not hurry. The flower does not bloom faster because it wants to impress the sun. The ocean does not hold its waves in fear they will break. All of life knows one truth: everything flows in its own perfect time. You, too, are part of that flow. When you resist what is, you dam the river. When you trust what is, the river clears your way. You may not always see where it leads, but the current knows. It knows the exact bends, the hidden stones, the still waters meant to teach you rest. Each delay carries a message. Each silence is a teacher. Each ending, a doorway. Sometimes the current moves fast, taking away people or places you thought would stay. And sometimes it slows, almost painfully, to show you what you still cling to. But always, always, it leads you closer to truth. If you could lift your eyes and see the whole pattern, every encounter, every detour, every ache, you would see it forms the shape of love. The universe does not conspire against you. It conspires for your awakening. When you surrender to that flow, you stop fighting with time. You begin to dance with it. Can you feel it? That gentle current moving through your chest, the same one that stirs the stars, the same one that carries oceans and seasons. It whispers, "Let me guide you." And when you say yes, even in silence, you become weightless. Life begins to open, not because you controlled it, but because you finally let it breathe through you. So when you wake tomorrow, try not to rush the day open. Let the morning light unfold itself across your skin. Let your soul wake slowly. Let the river inside you find its rhythm again. Because everything that is meant for you is already on its way, carried by the same current that moves the stars. For so long, you were taught that safety means control. That if you can plan enough, try enough, hold tight enough, life will bend to your will. But my dear one, have you noticed? The tighter you hold, the more life slips through your fingers. Control is the mind's attempt to replace trust. It is born from fear, fear of loss, fear of chaos, fear of the unknown. But control never protects you from pain. It only closes the door through which grace could enter. Imagine standing in a river, arms tense, trying to push back the water. You exhaust yourself, and still, The river moves as it always has because it does not need your permission to flow. You are not here to fight the current. You are here to remember how to float. Every time you try to control, you are saying, "I don't trust the wisdom that made me." But the universe is far older than your plans, and far wiser than your fears. When you let go, you do not fall into chaos, you fall into the hands that have always held you. Control comes from the mind. Surrender comes from the soul. The mind wants to predict the path, the soul wants to experience it. And so, you stand between them, one part clinging to certainty, the other whispering, "Let me lead you." You have never been abandoned. You have only been asked to trust what you cannot yet see. The universe hides its answers not to punish you, but to teach you to listen. When your plans dissolve, it is not because you failed, it is because something truer is trying to be born. Control builds walls. Surrender opens doors. So many of your deepest blessings arrive wrapped in uncertainty, a change you didn't choose, a silence you didn't want, a goodbye you didn't understand. And yet, when you look back, you'll see those moments as sacred turns, times when life, with quiet compassion, removed what no longer matched your becoming. But peace is not found in knowing what will happen next. Peace is found in trusting that whatever comes will be exactly what your soul needs. The need to control is a wound. Surrender is the healing of it. And when you release the need to force life, you discover a truth that changes everything. Life was never against you. It was always guiding you home. Unclench your hands. Loosen your breath. The current has you. The light has you. You are safe to let go. When you surrender, the universe begins to move things for you. Not because it suddenly favors you, but because you have stepped into harmony with its rhythm. Alignment is not about forcing outcomes. It is about remembering that you and life are not two separate forces. You are made of the same breath, the same energy, the same divine intelligence that spins galaxies into being. Everything you desire, love, peace, meaning, belonging already exists in that field of intelligence. You do not chase it. You attune to it. Imagine a tuning fork vibrating beside another. When they share the same frequency, they begin to sing together. This is alignment, the resonance between your soul and the universe. When you live in fear, the sound is scattered. When you live in trust, the melody returns. The universe does not respond to words. It responds to energy, to the silent frequency of your being. So when you rest, when you breathe, when you let go of the need to control, your frequency rises. You match the vibration of peace itself. And peace attracts peace. Have you noticed how, after surrender, the right people begin to appear? The right book, the right conversation, the small miracle that seems like coincidence but feels like home? That is alignment. The invisible choreography of grace. The more you trust, the more clearly the path lights up. Synchronicities unfold not as magic tricks, but as confirmations. You are in the flow. Keep walking. The law of alignment is the law of stillness. The quieter you become, the more life can speak through you. When you stop asking, "When will it happen?" and begin whispering, "I'm ready when it does," you open a door to effortless creation. Because what is meant for you does not need to be chased. It only needs to be recognized. Trust that your timing and divine timing are not enemies. They are two hands of the same soul, reaching toward the same light. Everything that belongs to you carries your signature, a vibration that cannot be lost. When you are ready to receive it, it will find you. It must. The universe is not late. It is precise. It moves by the rhythm of love, and love has no hurry. So rest in that, my dear one. The unfolding is already happening. You are not behind. You are becoming, perfectly on time. You have come so far. Through letting go, through solitude, through surrender. And now, you stand in the quiet space where everything begins again. Can you feel it? The stillness that doesn't ask for anything, the warmth that asks for no proof. This is the language of the universe, silence that speaks, light that understands. When you surrender, you do not lose yourself. You find the self that cannot be lost. the self made of light, breath, and boundless awareness. You begin to see that life is not something happening to you, but through you. You are the sky, not the passing storm. The ocean, not the single wave. Every lesson, every ending, every ache was a thread in the pattern of awakening. The universe was never punishing you. It was teaching you to love beyond conditions, to trust beyond understanding. And now, as you breathe, you can feel it, that quiet glow inside your chest. That is not hope returning. That is you, remembering. Remembering that you were never alone. That angels do not only live in heaven, sometimes they speak through silence, through intuition, through the kindness that finds you when you least expect it. There will be days when you forget this light. That's all right. Even the stars disappear behind clouds, but they never stop shining. When the world feels heavy again, place your hand over your heart and whisper, "I surrender to what is, and I trust what will be." The river will remember your name. The current will rise to meet you. And the wings that carried you here will carry you home again. Thank you for being here with me. Take care of your heart. And may love always guide your path.